I'm Chrissy, the founder of Honor Active, and I'm going to tell you exactly how you need to grow your community and what kind of content is a do and a don't, tips and tricks. For reference, I have a community of over 6 million women across all of my platforms. YouTube is over 2 million, Instagram is over 3 million, and my real TikTok, as this is my unfiltered one where I just talk about whatever I want, has about 1 million. So I think I know a thing or two about growing a platform. So I'm going to give you all of the tips and tricks that you haven't actually heard of. And these are the tips and tricks that I also give all of our ambassadors that work with my brand, Honor, and anyone that actually is just looking for some advice. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the quality of your content. I am a firm believer, and I've tested both formats. For Instagram and for TikTok, you do not need a high-res camera. I'm sorry, your iPhone is good enough. What does matter is how you show up, the background that you have, and also your lighting. That is probably more critical. So if you're gonna produce any content for fashion brands, beauty brands, or whether that be activewear brands and you wanna be recognized, have a clean background. Do not show up on social with a poster or anything like that. You're better off just having a clean setup, so nothing's offensive, and your chances of being reposted by your favorite brand is more high. The second thing is make sure that the product that you're using, whether that be makeup, activewear, fashion, is steamed and it looks clean. Again, if you want to be recognized by your favorite brands, they are not going to repost you if their product doesn't look good. Like, that's just kind of common sense. And the third one is you look good. You are a spokeswoman for yourself. Okay, you represent yourself. So show up in the best possible way. Of course, there's been times where I've showed up looking rough, but if you genuinely want to take this seriously, the way you present yourself to the rest of the world is going to matter, and it does matter. So let's move on to the next tip. Reply to people, talk to people. You can't talk to everyone. It's impossible, and such a big demand for one person to be able to speak to millions of people. But especially if you're a smaller creator, I can't stress enough the power that you hold to actually engage with the people that are supporting you. Reply back, ask them how they are. I sometimes send voice notes to people. I reply back to stories. I comment to as many comments as I possibly can. I run my own accounts. I do not have anyone running my accounts. It has been that way since day one. I may have had help here and there, and I have people editing some of my stuff, but in terms of who's holding the account and engaging with you, that is me. I see everything, I read everything, and sometimes that's a good thing, and also sometimes that's a very bad thing because it can be a lot. But I can't recommend enough the importance of having a broadcast channel, having a private channel, speaking to your community. You can't get anywhere if people don't back you. And the people that are going to engage with you are going to be locked in with you for life. I know my community. The girls that want me to win are my ride or die. And that's because I've been there for them. They've been there for me. It's an exchange. It's a relationship. I actually low-key didn't want to share this tip because I think it is absolutely gold dust, and I haven't heard anyone else talk about this tip. But I'm going to give you like dummy proof advice. People remember you for the things that you like and consistently show them that you like those things. And I know that sounds really bizarre, but hear me out. I always used to post my dog Buttons, and I always used to post her eating a croissant. It was her favorite thing to do. It's still her favorite thing to do. But when it was just me and her, or when my life wasn't so crazy, I used to always just post that moment every single day. It got to the point where I got so remembered for feeding my dog a croissant, questionable, that people started bringing me croissants to work. They started buying me little funny things that had croissant or ornaments on it, or they started buying me things associated to my golden retriever. And that was because it became a connection to me. People associate you to your connections and also what you're remembered by. So my advice to you would be, if there's a favorite chocolate bar that you have, if there's a ritual that you want to share it every single day and have that association that people recognize and associate you with that thing. I'm really associated with my brand Honor. I'm really associated with my dog Buttons. I'm really associated to having a favorite chocolate bar, and people used to buy me that favorite chocolate bar whenever I used to do a meet and greet. And those kind of moments are you allowing someone to see that special, intimate moment that you have and they connect you by. And community love that. So start doing those things and I promise you, you're gonna see a huge difference. I've got one more tip. The final thing I'm gonna say, I've said this before and I will say it until I literally drop dead. Be polarizing. Be unlikable. Like, your job is not to be running as a politician. Like, your job is not to like try and get as many votes as possible. Your job is to find your people, is to find your crowd. And that means that you are not going to be everyone's crowd or everyone's cup of tea, and you have to be very comfortable with that. And that took me a long time. As a chronic people pleaser, I've now reached that point where I'm like, if you're rude to me, I'm gonna suss you out on it. If I don't agree with you, that's okay. If you don't like me, I'm utterly okay with that. And when you have the confidence to do that, you're going to show more of yourself, you're going to connect more with the correct people, and you are going to meet your tribe. So get comfortable with feeling uncomfortable, to be honest. And those are my tips, those are my tricks, and also here's my outfit of the day. This is from Honor Active Midweight Lounge, available right now, and it is gorgina. So I'll catch you next time. I love you always and forever. Bye.